about Kai Cenat. Twitcher, probably the biggest Twitcher ever.
Yeah.
Very influential young man, brand deals to the galore. He did a very controversial prison. I guess it was like a short, small video, docu-series, whatever it was, where he was in prison and reenacting skits, singing, had different celebrities in there. But some people saying, look, this is kind of glorifying, wouldn't you say, with all your influence and all your power. Isn't this man glorifying prison culture, or is it just Hollywood? It's just an act. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Kai Cenat is a young dude, hell of an influence, right? So first and foremost, when I initially saw it, I didn't watch it. I watched barely like clips here and there.
Yeah, I wasn't interested.
And what I saw was a dude promoting it being fun to be in prison, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't fuck with, because when you look at what he did out in New York, and what I mean by what he did was the amount of people he got out there.
Good point.
The influence that he had out there, that just showed you visually the reach that this brother really has in one city, right? That just kind of showed you, whoa, this dude can bring out the masses. It looked like New Year's Eve out there for a Kai Cenat event. So there he's glorifying something to make that look fun. Now, I don't know the context. I didn't listen to it at the beginning. I don't know if he said this is fake, this is phony, don't do this. I don't know any of that, right? But I do know that if it didn't happen and he really was promoting it, although I don't agree with it, I really don't. I think it was a terrible influence. I think that he's young enough to learn from that mistake, and he, as a young man, is allowed to make mistakes. But if this continues to be perpetuated and continues to be glorified, there's going to be some harsher, conversations about that, brother, because yeah, you got to learn. Yeah, you got to be young and be stupid. But once you realize you made a mistake, you got to learn from that. When he had Offset at his crib and they was doing their thing, that shit was dope.
Right.
I did engage and watch that a little bit because I thought it was dope. And then he follows it up with this prison shit. I'm like, damn, bro, don't get caught up in it. So hopefully,
It's different. Yeah.
I'm chalking it up to him just being caught up in it, making a mistake, and hopefully he can learn from it.
My question would be, how much money did he get? Who paid him to do that? After, like you said, all they seen, oh shit, this dude got some crazy influence. All right, look, let's pay him to influence the youngsters to see that prison is cool as hell. You're in there busting up with your buddies, you're having fun. Oh, nah, it's fucking turmoil. It's hell for real in prison. I don't care how much anybody will glamorize or glorify it. It's a place you do not want to end up. Your life stops. You lose everything. You put your family through so much pressure and turmoil. You put yourself through that. It's just not a good situation at all. Should not ever be glorified. I'm not trying to come off on some old grandpa wagging his finger, but I think that's the way we kind of gotta be, because if there was just some old schmo Joe that nobody cares about, think about if you listening and you got a son that's 13, 12 years old, and they follow this dude, right? And yeah, and it's like, and they seeing this dude in jail, busted up, having fun. You don't think somewhere in the subconscious mind they're gonna think that, oh, this shit is kind of cool. We already got these nut ass rappers and shit out here glorifying street culture, glorifying drugs, all this shit, and now we got a Twitch influencer glorifying prison. I think it's way deeper than we could ever imagine, man. I hope it's not. I hope it's just a dude making a fucking mistake, having fun. But I think it goes a little bit deeper than we all could imagine. With the stuff that's being promoted, from the liquor to the over-sexualization, the prison culture, glamorizing violence, black-on-black violence. If we really were to sit down, I think, and analyze this, like if we had like scientists and, professors and people to sit down and talk about this will be genocide in motion, man. And it is genocide in motion. No matter how much, we mask it with the smoking of weed and the popping of pills and the marijuana and the women and the fun and the partying. It's just genocide, man. And I think that's the way that we have to really approach this, because we ain't in no position to approach it any other way, in my opinion.
Not when kids are dying, and for various reasons, and a lot of it's influence on what they see on these phones and behind these tablets. So, well said, bro.
And I'm kind of even like, I don't know why I feel bad, even because he's a young guy, I guess. So I'm kind of like, like I don't want to, really shoot at him like that. But nah, you got to know, if you ever see this, like, you got to use your influence for something better than that, bro.
Yeah. And that's a tough love lesson type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Real talk. And hopefully he can learn and grow from it. He's going to do more stupid shit. But when you realize the reach and the touch that you really have, and I'm saying, God forbid somebody hit you up privately and hit you up from prison because they thought it was cool. And all of a sudden, you've negatively affected this kid's life that no one else knows about and ain't written in blogs and talked about on podcasts, but you know about it. That one kid, out of all the millions, you would feel terrible about. So, just kind of keep that in mind, bro.
Yeah, he probably wasn't even thinking about that, but now you
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
If you ever see it, now, and nobody in the industry is gonna talk about stuff like this.
Nah.
I mean, but us. Young Jeezy, what do you think about your homie? Him going through it with his wife, which I don't really give a damn about that. But he said something. He was with Nia Long, and he said, "Real men don't cheat." That stood out to me.
Definitely stood out to me too. And I was reading the comments in various places. Right, I didn't put I just wanted to see what the pulse was on that, and obviously it was divided because all the women thought he was 100% correct, and all the men looked at him like, if you ain't trying to go grab some pussy, we don't know what this is, dog. We understand the game that you playing right now. Her man just knee along with the baddest in the game. Her man cheated on her. It's been publicized nationally. You coming off a relationship. This is knee along. What better thing to say was,
get up in him jaw.
Real men don't do that. But okay, here's my question, right? Define a real man. What defines a
Good question.
real
Good question.
man? And only Jeezy can answer that under his definition, because he said real men don't cheat. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not agreeing. I just would like to know, in his opinion, what creates a good man, because there could be various reasons and circumstances for why a man never wants to cheat. There could be circumstances and various reasons why he feels justified to cheat.
Yeah.
And whether it makes it right or wrong in public perception of public eye ain't really nobody's damn business but that circle. And only that circle knows what's justified and what's not. No, I'm sorry, I was wrong, blah, 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 but we don't understand the circumstances. Does that make him a bad father? Does that make him a bad provider? Does that make him a bad man? Does that make him a criminal? So, like I said, there's various things. The disciplinary aspect of it, I fuck with. There's a certain discipline and level that you have to stay with one woman and continue to be one woman and not deal with the lust out there in the world. I fuck with that heavy. I agree with that. But there's both sides of the equation, so I would just like to know.
I mean, some guys will say, is a man even naturally supposed to be, maybe not be a woman, but have sexual relationships with more than one woman? Like, is it supposed to be like that? And that's that. We gotta look at nature. We got a lot of things to look at.
Bro, they done fucked our minds up so much.
Right.
That you look at all other male species on the planet, and they're not committed to one person. But the human species, dog, we ain't even men no more. You got women thinking they men. So what's a man?
Right.
In public perception now, to where it's no way we having that conversation because we don't even know what a man is.
Right.
So how you gonna tell me a man's supposed to be with one woman when a woman could be a man? Man, but you're right.
Yeah, it's different.
You're 100% right. But they threw us through a loop now, bro.
Yeah, it's different. It's like, I get it, it's a lot of headache being with a lot of different women. It's not for everybody, but some people it's for.
Yeah.
Some people do it very successfully. Some people are very committed to just one person. I salute and I admire that too. You can make a lot of things happen, but I just think that it's unrealistic in a lot of circumstances for you just to be with that one person. Like somebody at some point probably going to slip up, and that's fine. Maybe y'all can work it out. Maybe y'all break up, but I don't think it's a shot at you as a man. That you're not a real man if you step out, and you mess with another woman. Like you said, it could be 100 different things, 1,000 different things that could have went wrong that made you do that, right? But I don't think that takes away from who you are as a man. It's just something that, you got to deal with internally and deal with your spouse or your girlfriend at the time. But, shit, it looked like his girl was moving around doing her thing. And matter of fact, she already told you. I don't know if she was married, had a boyfriend before that she preferred dark meat on the side. That means that she got her whoever, white, Asian guy, but she want the BBC on the side to satisfy her. She kind of already showed you who she was. It's just like when, you'll see people jump from one woman to another woman or whatever like that. And that person takes them. That's just acceptable to happen to you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And vice versa. It's just like, so we even seen, we was talking about with Remy Ma, which we don't really know.
Right. Now that's every person. Coincidentally.
Yeah, crazy, right? We was talking about that. And, if she did move over to Easy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because I think it's just human nature sometimes to just move on to different partners and shit and move off a partner when they're not fulfilling or not doing or not holding up the end of the bargain. You know, whether it be through divorce, cheating, slow, fast, it happens. Well, how come? Was it like 50%, more than 50% of marriages end divorce?
Yeah.
It gotta be something to that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely is.
Yeah.
It's a lot to it, but we ain't no love captains. And y'all go ahead and do
Yeah.
y'all and do whatever y'all want to do. So, but nah, man, I think Jeezy was trying to get some ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, shit, it's not J-Lo, it's Nia.
Yeah.
I mean that
ain't
ooh,
mad at it.
man, I mean that's like a lifelong fuck that niggas want.
Dream come true, boy. I ain't mad at him. Take it off the list.
Nia
brother.
Long and a cherry thong.
We'll see though. I mean, you go ahead and life continues and you guys get married. Good luck, my nigga.
Yeah, but I think Jeezy, he had a point where like he's trying to settle, you know what I mean? He was trying to settle down and just have that get out of the streets and just be that one woman man. But if I had to guess, man, I thought Jeezy had 50, 60 bitches, but I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He still got him, but it's cool.
Yeah, he lying, man.
Like
Bullshitting. We know you bullshitting, man. Come on.
Lying. You was trying to get me alone. You know what to say. You cheat on her ass for 6 years too, nigga.
Oh yeah. Her husband cheated on her.
Yep.
Which is crazy. That's just crazy. I guess even Nia Long pussy get tired. You get tired of that, but
4 years. Like shit. What else is out there? Coach traveling. Yeah.
Damn.
You know the game.
Yeah, man. Man, another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We appreciate you guys listening in. We truly do. If you're listening on YouTube, you know the routine. Hit the thumbs up button, share the video, and you know what I mean? Rock out with us. It's your boy Samant, Viral Hip Hop News. And your brother O got Hip Hop News Uncensored together with the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Over and out.
Peace.